Alright guys, listen, before I start the video, I have a quick announcement that I want to make. Now, I've seen the comments, I've seen what you guys have been asking for a long time now, and I think it's finally time we gave you all what you've wanted to see. Today, I am very excited to share with you guys that I will be the guest on the Knuckhead podcast.
Hey, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
That's right, we're finally making it happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. And you already know we're going to be talking about the Vancouver Canucks ahead of the playoffs, but what we're also going to be doing is answering any questions that you guys have for the two of us. So if you do have something that you would like to be answered, then drop it in the comment section below of this video. And also, if you haven't checked out Knuckhead, man, be sure to go do so. He's an absolute legend, and you can find him in the description down below. So be on the lookout for that next Thursday. I really hope you guys enjoy it. But for now, on to today's video. Today, I want to dedicate this video to a very specific individual on the Vancouver Canucks. And listen, we can have our talks about Demko, we could have our talks about Miller, but I really do think that Quinn Hughes has been the MVP of this team. For me, there was a very noticeable shift in Quinn's demeanor coming into this season, and I feel like it started when Jack Hughes and the Devils emerged as Stanley Cup contenders seemingly out of nowhere. And while I do think that Quinn was proud of his brothers Jack and Luke for getting the spotlight last summer, he was definitely envious of that because the Canucks at that time were, well, they weren't great, so he knew that coming into this season, he had a lot to prove. He takes on the captaincy role. Brock Besser on the Spitting Chicklets podcast said that he got the boys in early, hitting the weights on the ice before training camp so that they'd be dialed in for the season. And boy did it pay off. Now also, I feel like Quinn Hughes heading into the season was not getting at all the respect that he was deserving just because he was on a crappy team. I feel like people were ranking him in like the 10 to 15 range before the season started. Fast forward today, he is no doubt a top 3 defenseman in the NHL, and at 24 years old, he is already breaking records for the Vancouver Canucks left, right, and center. I mean, just yesterday he moved into second all-time in Vancouver Canucks defenseman scoring, and his 85 points and counting this season are the most by any Vancouver Canucks defenseman ever. Ever. Not to mention he is the fastest NHL defenseman in history to reach 200 points to start his career, beating out the likes of Brian Leetch, Bobby Orr, and yes, Cale Makar. Now obviously this does set up the question, do I think that Quinn Hughes overall is better than Cale Makar? The answer, I don't know. The thing is, they play on different teams, they have different circumstances. The Canucks don't have a play driver like Nathan MacKinnon. As much as I like JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, they don't come close to his standard. So that does help him with his points, but not to take anything away from Makar. He's still a great player, and the accolades speak for themselves. I mean, a Stanley Cup winner already, Norris winner, and a Conn Smythe Trophy winner. That's absurd in itself. So no matter how you look at it, you do have to give Cale Makar the respect he deserves because really, man, that's no fluke. And I think it's for that reason that you still have to rank Cale Makar over Quinn Hughes just out of respect. But what I will say is that after this season, Quinn Hughes has done an exceptional job at closing that gap as much as he could have compared to the start of the season. And we don't even know what's going to happen in the playoffs and in the awards this coming year. But for now, we have two great players, both doing absolutely incredible things in the league, and it's going to be fun to watch them down the stretch. But yeah, man, that's all for me in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be sure to catch you tomorrow. The Canucks play the Kings. It's a big game for us. If we do win it, I think we'll have a pretty good shot at locking up that first spot in the Pacific. But yeah, man, I'll see you then. Like and subscribe if you're new. Peace out, and take care.